Hey guys, this is a tutorial how to create map animations inside Shot Tracer Map. Let me get right into it. So I'm on the last editing page before export, and now I have the options to add animations, and that's where it says off, and it gives you this little animation icon here. And there's three different ways to animate the map in. You can either fade it in, fly it in, and slide it in. The easiest two are fade in and slide in. Fly in requires a little bit more work, but gives you more customization options. Let's get right into it. We'll start with fade in. Fade in asks me to set the start and the end location on the timeline right here, where I want the fade in to appear and when I want the fade in to appear out. So sorry, just to make sure you understand correctly. I need to set where it fades in. That's save here. I press save. This is where on the timeline I want it to fade in. And this is on the timeline where I want it to fade out. Hit save. And that's all I have to do. Now I can preview the video by pressing play. And you see how it, let me put it into full screen. You see how it fades in at the moment in time where I set it on the timeline. And then it'll fade out where I set it on the timeline as well. So important to note is when you're using this, you have to use this timeline slider right here and then the save buttons to add the location where you want it to fade in and fade out. The next one we want to talk about is slide in, slide out. Also easy one to implement. Similar concept here. Where it says time, you want it to just set on the timeline where you want it to fade in, fade out. So I want to fade in here and I want to fade it out here on the timeline. And then I can choose how long that animation should take place. So I want it to, slide in. Slide in for 1 second and slide out for 1 second. And do I want to go up, down, left, left, right, right, left? So I want to come from the top to the bottom. See here? Sorry, from the bottom to the top. I want to pull it down. So let's look at this. So it comes down. And then we'll go forward. It goes up again. And now, remember, you can set the size of the map as you wish. It's just a matter of your customization purposes and ideas. And remember, the app also works in landscape orientation. Just sometimes landscape doesn't make sense if you have something like this, because you'd have literally a black screen behind it. So if you have a landscape video, you could definitely use this feature to overlay a slide-in map in the corner of a landscape video. Also, remember that you can set the map into portrait orientation or landscape orientation by the map editor. So if I had it now in landscape orientation, you could see it's showing up in landscape orientation. But as you can see, the video is in landscape too. It doesn't make a lot of sense. I mean, this is something I would use in square videos. Just like remove the what's it called, the frame. Would make a lot of sense in square videos to use this kind of orientation. But again, those fade in, fade out, slide in, slide out effects, they don't make a lot of sense if you have to have a black background in the background. So definitely use those on landscape orientation video, landscape orientation backdrop, and I would use portrait orientation map just to put it somewhere in the corner. So let's go back to portrait. Now we're in portrait with the map again. So it's something else you can do. You can just position the map in portrait. Let's put a little frame around the map. Let's make it different colors. It becomes more visible. And you'd have the same kind of effect here if you wanted to. But as you can see now, there is no background. The background is basically the map itself. Looks great. And I can, again, customize all parts of this. And now we're going to go into the most work-consuming animation. But for that animation, we'll return the map into a landscape orientation. Then we want to position the map. We want to turn off the old fly in, fly outs. And I want to put the border only to the top. Make it a little bit bigger in size. And now I want to move the map downwards, because I'm going to start it from the below the map and then move it into the map from down to up using the fly-in animation. So I'm going to use this button right here, which allows me to move the map and the video up, down without moving it left and right, just locks it in, up, down. So I will now go to the fly in, fly out option right here. And on the timeline, I wanted to set now where the fly-ins should start. So I wanted to start here, save. And now I have to position the map and the video to where I want it to be on once it has revealed itself. But finally, I want to make sure I put the timeline into the position where I want the reveal to happen. So I want it to happen around here, 1 second after it starts. So fly in again, and I'm going to press number 2, save. So now you'll see that after 1 second, it has revealed upwards. And that's because I've set on the timeline the start reveal and the end reveal. Looks good. And now I'm going to do the same thing for the reveal out. So I want it to start at 12 seconds right here, the hide. So I want it to go, I'm going to press save on number 1. And then I'm going to go back to the timeline slider. And I'm going to set where I want it to reveal out. So I'm going to set the position of the map where I want it to be on the reveal out, the position of the video. I can also reposition the video by pressing the V and the round circle. That's going to recenter the video. And now I want to go down in the timeline to set the time, how long the reveal out, so the hide takes place, and press the number 2 on the right here and hit save. So, and now we have the reveal in, and then where we set the reveal out. A little bit too quick. As you can see, that was quite fast. I want to slow it down. I want it to stop revealing at 13:30. So I'm going to go back into fly in, fly out. And I'm going to set it now at this position in the timelines. I'm going to just hit save. And as you can see now, it's going to be much slower. Oh, it's still a bit quick, so let's give it a little bit more time. Let's go all the way to 14 right here. Save. And now it's going to be much slower. And those tongues right here just help you reposition the map if it goes out of field of view. And the same accounts for left-right motion. Just that we have no left-right motion right now in this. But let me just show you. Oh, sorry. Left-right motion right here. So you'll see the tongues right here as well. If you wanted to reveal it from the side to side, same thing applies here. But the nice thing with fly in, fly out is it allows you to adjust the position of the map, and it allows you to adjust the position of the video itself. So as you can see here, the video moves up with the map. It moves upwards, and then the video moves downwards with the map. So there's never a black background even if there's a reveal and animation with the video. And once I'm happy with that, I can hit export and I'm good to go.